Good morning, students. As a continuation of yesterday's class or the video that you saw yesterday, and as a copy of today's Zoom class, we are going to have this class once again. We discussed actually about conjunctions, basically about coordinating conjunctions. Okay, the four types. The that comes in coordinating conjunction, the cumulative conjunction or the conjunction of addition, the conjunction of opposition, the conjunction of choice, and the conjunction of inference. Okay, we saw all those four yesterday. Now we are going into actually look into subordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunction we saw is used to connect to coordinate clauses. Coordinate clauses means clauses that are of equal rank. Clauses that can stand by itself, that can convey a meaning. That is what is a coordinate clause. And two coordinate clauses are connected by a coordinating conjunction. That's what we saw, and there were four types. We saw that. Now today we are going to see something called subordinating conjunction, the second group. I told you yesterday, conjunctions are divided into two groups, coordinating conjunction and the subordinating conjunction. Now we look at the subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction is a conjunction that is used to connect one coordinate clause and one subordinate clause. One coordinate clause, you understand what it is. A clause that can stand by itself. Okay, that has a finite verb, that has a subject, that gives a complete meaning, sometimes even equal to the sentence. If you put a full stop, it becomes a sentence. That is what is a coordinate clause. The subordinate clause is a clause that cannot stand by itself. It needs the support or the help of other words, phrases, clauses in that sentence. That is what is a subordinate clause. Let's look into it in detail. I have written an example here. I could not start the class on time because I had to check your names. This is actually what happened during the Zoom class. Okay, the class was supposed to start at 10:50, but I could not start it because I needed to permit you to all into the class, check your identity on that. So it's a reality that I am explaining, that some of you would have already experienced it. Why I have told you earlier this kind of examples I tell you, because it's easy for you to remember. Now this is what's the thing. Now I could not start the class on time. If I put a full stop here, it becomes a sentence, though it is part of a larger sentence. Fine. And then I had to check your names. That is also another complete sentence. It has got a subject, it has got a verb and a predicate, what you call an object. Here also subject, verb and the object. So they are, both of them are two equal sentences. Now I told you subordinating conjunction is a conjunction that is used to connect one coordinate clause and one subordinate clause. Now this, as I said, you can understand it. Now when you use this because along with this sentence or as part of this larger sentence, this get connected to this. This cannot be separated from this. That's a problem. This get connected to this. This cannot be separated from this. Okay. So when that kind of a situation comes, now when you divide this sentence into clauses, one clause will be I could not start the class on time. Second clause begins here because I had to check your name. Now what has happened? This remains as it was earlier. There's no difficulty. It can stand, it gives you meaning. Now because of the addition of the word because here, now it becomes an incomplete thing. Because I had to check your names actually becomes an issue for a person, for us to understand. When you say this, the meaning is incomplete. The meaning does not pass properly. That is what is the situation of this. Now it has become a subordinate clause because it cannot give a meaning. Is that clear? So a conjunction that is used to connect a coordinate clause and a subordinate clause is what is a subordinating conjunction. There are many of them, its categories and other details we learn tomorrow. Is that clear? Any difficulty? If there is anything, please contact me over the phone. I'll be happy to explain it to you. Thank you.